righty, kind sir. Would you please step on that yellow X for me? Step on that yellow X. Yellow X. Alrighty, would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
All right, so my name is Brett. I work in the HVAC industry as a project manager, and I'm looking for someone that would actually be my future partner. You know, looking for a wife, I want to have a family, so.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. We did get one red flag. Ilani, would you get your mic and say name, occupation, and why you're waving a red flag?
Hi, my name is Ilani. I'm a teacher assistant. It's nice to meet you.
Meet you too.
It just wasn't what I'm looking for. That's all.
Fair.
Alrighty.
Okay. Still have 5 that have not thrown red flags, so you're looking good. Tell me this. What are 3 red flags that you have when it comes to a relationship? If your partner does one of these 3 things or 2 of these 3 things, that it's like, that's not going to work for you.
Well, I think a pretty basic one is a lack of transparency, right? I mean, we all want to know what's going on with each other, that type of thing, right? So I think that's everyone's. Transparency, communication, and honesty, because again, it all goes together. Don't feel the need to really explain that much more. And then third one is not being pushy or forceful with your specific way or lifestyle of doing certain things. And we all, we have different skills and things that we can do to complement each other. And so if you're trying to force me to do something that's maybe not my way, I mean, I'm going to be respectful, of course, the way you want to have things done and go about things. But
okay, those are 3. So we have a question. Can you give name, occupation, and your question?
Hi, I'm Dominica. I'm a sales manager and an online personal trainer. So my question was about the set in your ways thing. So would you be willing to try it the other person's way before kind of just being like, no?
Well, absolutely. So it's not a matter of not being able to compromise or communicate. It's just a matter of more you forcing to do it, more you forcing me to do it your way. So it's that pushing, it's that force.
Got it.
Totally down for compromise.
Okay.
Okay. Compromise can be good. Let's go for this question. Since we don't have any red flags besides Ilanya. Oh, we do? Oh, okay. Would you share your name, occupation, and why you're waving a red
My
flag?
name is Coco. Singer, songwriter, quality auditor. I think you're cool. I love your answers. I love the fact that you said that you're looking for a partner. You were real serious about that. I just don't feel the chemistry with this.
That's fine.
So that's why.
Understood.
Okay. We have 4 that have not thrown red flags. Let's go for this. Why are you single?
I'm a single. Well, I mean, obviously I haven't had luck with dating, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I've tried my hand at it, had a couple of serious relationships that just didn't work out. Big problem was communication. There you go. So, I mean, I think that really sums it up, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, that works. Some people have very specific, but communication can play a big role. Ladies, do we have any questions for Brett before I ask a pretty significant one? Okay. Religion or politics? Do religion or politics matter to you? Can the person be not religious at all, super religious, super political, not political at all?
I think it kind of goes along with what I had said before about not being pushy, because I do feel that someone that is super religious or super political tends to be pushy. Now, of course, that's not everyone's case, but again, it comes down to not being forceful with that. I'm a man of moderation, everything in moderation. I enjoy to do things. I have my opinions. I am opinionated, but I will always listen. Right? So,
does that clear up any confusion, Dominica?
So do you have a specific religion, or are you just not religious at all?
I am personally not religious, but I do not have opposition to you being religious. Again, it's just not hyper religion where that's your only quality trait, right? Where people define themselves by that.
Would you let's say you did meet someone and she wanted you to convert to her religion, would you be open to that, or would you just rather keep it separate?
It is something that I have explored, so it's not that I'm totally opposed to it, but having explored it before, I still ended up in the same spot that I'm in. So I'm still willing to try, but just don't expect that I'm going to.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just gonna be a red flag.
We got a
for me.
flag. We got 2 flags.
I am Catholic, and I definitely want to baptize my kids. So I totally respect that you're open to it, and I think that's great. But I just need definitively to be yes, I would support baptizing our kids.
Right.
So
Understood.
Okay. Let's go to name, occupation, and why you're throwing a red flag.
I'm Maya. I'm an artist and a musician. I'm just not sure if our energies would mesh well. You seem to be. Don't take this in a bad way.
I won't take it
but it's,
personal.
kind of intense, which is
I
okay.
wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm a martial artist, so
Yeah.
I kind of do intense things. So.
That makes sense.
I'm kind of like a soft, shy person though, so
Yeah.
I just don't know if I would mesh well.
Oh, understood.
All right. We have one. Oh, we do have a red flag. Name, occupation, and why you're throwing the red flag.
Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm a yoga instructor. I kind of the same reason as both of you guys. One is I also am a Christian and I want someone to have the same views as me. And then also, I think you are a little intense and I'm more on the Zen vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say that I do have high standards I'm looking for a relationship, but when you get to know me, I am very lax. It's just I'm looking for a certain thing, like we all are, obviously. So.
Okay. So we have one that has not thrown.
Okay,
red.
but I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. Name, occupation, and why you're waving.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Nice to meet you.
Event planner. It's nice to meet you. I love like you're up there with confidence. You speak with conviction. Like stellar, dude. Yeah, for me, it's just like I can tell that the energies just don't match. Maybe we're just like looking for different things, but
It's fair.
I hope the best for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So those are our lovely ladies. They threw red flags, but you are a real one. So can we still clap it up for, right? Because you are real. You're a real one. And a martial artist. So you be knocking them out. Wow. You're a knockout. Wow.
And detectives.
Okay. That's good. That's good. But we appreciate you. Clap it up one more time for Brett. Thank you. No, you're good, Brett. You can grab your stuff or I'll grab it for you. Thank you. We'll get ready for our next contestant, ladies. Kind sir, let's have you stand on that yellow X. Yellow X for me. Yellow X. Wonderful. All right. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
Okay. My name is Rondell. I do security, bodyguard work, and then I'm just looking for somebody, to bring me peace and be like a rider for me. Nothing too much, I don't expect my one to be too much, but
Okay, awesome.
That's pretty much it.
Before we go to that red flag, I want you to share three red flags, three deal breakers that it comes for a relationship for you.
I'll say multiple kids with like different baby daddies. Like, I could do kids, but like when it's like you got 2 and 3, that's like, and it's like everyone different. I don't think I could do that. But
Okay.
another one is not willing to compromise, not willing to change a little bit, because I'm willing to change. So it's like if you can change, figure something out. We can figure something out in the middle. And then I don't got too many deal breakers. I'm kind of easy to please.
If those are your two primary ones, that's okay.
Yeah, that's two. Like it's really the kid.
Okay.
Like the
I
kid
mean,
and most of the day.
that's-
Like I could do a kid or two, but like
Then baby daddy.
yeah, because they be coming back. They be spinning the block. So I can't do that. I
Can't
do
spin the
that.
block. Okay. We did get a red flag. Would you share your name, occupation, and why you waved your red flag?
How you doing?
How's it going?
My name is Coco.
Nice to meet you,
I'm a
Coco.
singer, quality auditor. I raised my red flag. I guess the word, I'm looking for a rider, kind of like triggered me a little bit or whatever. And so that kind of made me put my red flag up. That's why.
fine.
But I think you're cool and I think you're chill.
What about a rider? What?
I mean, I think 'cause
Maybe.
you came off the back that you're looking for okay, what do you mean by like you're looking for a
I
rider?
mean, like it's like a partner in crime. Somebody that's gonna ride with me. We could travel together or something. Like live life with, experience life. Just ride with me. I don't need much. I'm pretty self-sufficient. So
So you're not looking for like nobody to hold the gun or nothing?
I mean, no. But if push comes to shove, like if we end up in a situation, I'm like, but that's not. I don't. Do I like I own? I don't even own a gun. Like I don't. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
He was like, well,
I think that answers your question.
yeah, that's what I felt
We
like.
did get another red flag from Ilani. Share your name, occupation, and why you waved.
Hi, my name is Ilanya. I'm a teacher assistant. I go off energy and how people respond. And when she said that, she was saying it like sarcastically, like friendly, like joking, and you really just paused for a long time when she said guns. So I'm like,
Well, no, I was being
no,
funny,
I'm
sarcastic
good.
too. I feel like I kind of gave the same energy, but that's
Yeah, but the pause just had me a little.
I'm trying to think when I pause. I have to probably think about it. 'Cause I'm like,
uncertain.
If I look bothered, I wasn't bothered by the
It
question.
wasn't like an immediate like, no, I don't have no gun. She said gun. You was just like, well.
Yeah, no, she said you would hold the gun. It caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel you. I actually like your answer. Like, if push comes to shove, like, is my girl gonna have my back?
Yeah, like if
I
I'm
like
like,
That is
I would
somewhat
have
valid.
your back if it came down to it. Just so you know.
yeah.
I do feel that.
I would have your back. Don't get me wrong. I would have your back. But if you would want to put a woman in harm's way by like, oh, hold the gun, I'm not the one for
I don't
you.
own the gun, so I'm not gonna.
I'm just saying.
I think the gun
Like,
talk
I don't know.
is
I
out
don't
there.
think it's the
Let's
end
not
all.
even have
I don't
that.
live that kind of
You
life.
didn't even mention
I'm
the gun.
good.
Yeah, you didn't even mention the gun.
I like to be safe. I'm not putting myself in no
You
uncomfortable
can
situation.
you can hold the gun.
love
It's
it.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if I was like on the ground, they got me, then
you
they
can
got to
have a
jump on
gun.
me.
That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's stop with the gun.
Okay, yeah.
Let's move it forward.
Got me
Stuff.
incriminating myself.
So we did get 2 red flags. We have 4 that have not thrown red flags. I want to go for a question, unless one of you ladies have an essential. One of my 4. Do you have an essential question, or I can ask one?
I have a question.
Name, occupation, and your question.
Hi, I'm Dominica. I'm a sales manager and online personal trainer. So my question is, like, I'm really big on boundaries. So let's say like we were together and I was like, oh, a boundary of mine is like not following girls you don't know and like not liking thirst traps, like even if it's like your friend or like whatever, just because I find that to be kind of disrespectful. Like if you have a woman, would that be like okay with you, or would you be like, oh no, that's like, you're taking away my independence?
For your particular like example, then yeah, I'm okay with that because I don't want you to embarrass me. I'm not trying to embarrass you. That's
Okay.
kind of embarrassing to your spouse.
Okay.
Doing something like that. So
Yeah.
with certain things, yeah, but I mean, like with this, like certain things in life that we could talk about it though.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like I said, I'm cool with compromise. We talk about it. We try to find a middle ground.
Okay, so if I was like, oh, like I don't want you to follow like OF models or like whatever.
I
you'd
don't
be
follow
cool.
nobody already, so I
Okay.
don't have a problem with
Okay,
that. I don't follow nobody I don't know.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's keep the ball rolling. If we don't have another essential, I will ask an essential. Rondell, why are you single?
Why am I single? I work a lot, and I don't really go out enough to like find a partner. But I'll say, I like me time too, but I'm definitely willing. I've been single for a long time, so I'm like trying to change that now.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and I'm kind of boring. They be leaving. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
I'm boring. Like, I'm real boring. Like I'm real stay in the house. See, like I'll go out every now and then, but
I had another question.
real quick, is boring okay for you ladies? Okay, Dominica, your
You're
question.
boring. We know that.
Oh,
You're just chill.
oh yeah, a little, yeah, chill, real chill.
Yeah.
Question was, never mind. I literally forgot what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can come back to me.
Okay. If we don't have an essential, let me go for another question. Religion or politics? Do religion or politics matter to you if the person's super religious, not religious at all, super political, not political at all?
I'm not really. Religion maybe a little bit. Like I want to know like your background, see if it meshes. But it's not like a deal breaker. And in politics, I honestly don't really care about politics at all.
Okay.
So it's not. I don't like if you're super political. You can be super political. I vote when I can, but it's like I'm not going to the. I got work.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay. Yeah, you got time for that.
Yeah, I
But we
got
did
time.
get a red flag. Name, occupation, and why you waved a red flag.
I'm Maya. I'm an artist and musician. Nice to meet you. I guess it's really important for me that my partner like picks a side when it comes to politics.
That's respectable.
And that doesn't necessarily mean like voting, but just like having those core values.
Yeah, my thing is I really can't care too much. Like politics don't affect me enough for me to care enough. Like, Donald Trump's in office, Biden's in office, but my life's still kind of the same. So it's like I can't care enough about politics, but I do respect your reasoning.
Caitlin, question.
Thank you.
Name, occupation,
Oh,
and
sorry.
yeah.
Geez.
No, you're good. You're good.
Caitlin, event planner. So going back to the religion, I don't want to speak for anyone, but I know there are some religious people in the building. So can you expand on that?
Like I have a Christian background. I would still consider myself a Christian. I don't go to church a lot or at all at this point, but I do believe in God. I do believe the story, how the Bible goes for the most part. I'm not like super religious though. And I don't expect, if you are super religious, that's all right. But I'm just not super duper like churchy, but like I still pray. I still,
Very good.
Oh, I remember my question.
Okay.
So you said that you're single because you work a lot. Is what you're doing right now ultimately like what you want to be doing, or do you have like a different career goal? Or are
No.
you like super happy with what you're doing?
No, I'm not really happy with what I'm doing. Like it's paying the bills right now, but I am working on like following a different career path at this point, and just working on that right now. So yeah, because I don't want to. Yeah, I work a lot, so I'm not trying to do this for the rest of my life. I got to figure
Do you
something else
have
out.
like a career, like a specific career goal?
I do have a plan right now. I have
Okay.
a plan I'm working towards.
You don't want to share what it is?
Uh,
We can take that as a no, or
it's something I can share, but I don't want to like share it, openly, really.
just give it a little. Well, okay, you don't have to.
Well, because I want to own my own business. So
Okay.
like, I'm working on something for me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have another essential, or I can ask another, or? Okay, let's go for an essential question. Children. Do you have children?
I don't have any children.
Do you want children in the
I do
future?
want children in the future.
Okay.
But if it's not by 35, then it's not going to happen. I'm 30 now, so it's in the next 5 years, hopefully, because I don't want to be 40 years old chasing toddlers around.
Okay. So it's got to come soon. Is that okay for you ladies that have not thrown red flags? Okay. Do either of you three have a question? If not, I'm going to have to give Rondell a flag, and he's going to have to eliminate one of you to start to narrow it down. Any question? Okay. So what I need you to do is, based on what you have seen or haven't seen or heard, I need you to eliminate one of these lovely ladies.
Oh, God.
I need you to eliminate one of the three. It's going to be Joanna, Dominica, or Caitlin. You could just.
I got to hand it to him?
No. You just kind of wave it just for the aesthetic. When we post it, it kind of looks nice. So one of the three, based off, unless you have a deal-breaking question you want to ask. If not, I'm going to need you to eliminate.
Do any of you guys have kids right now?
I don't have kids.
Kids.
No.
Okay, no babies.
No babies, so. But so just wave it like towards them, like
Kind
like,
of, or you.
like a wand.
Okay, so I'll give you the names. So this is Dominica, Joanna, and Caitlin. You could kind of just say their name and say, I'm going to wave it for one of these people.
Okay, well, Joanna. She just hasn't been involved at all. She doesn't ask any questions. I don't think she's.
Maybe she was just soaking it in. Maybe she was.
I was soaking it in, but it's okay. It's fine because I was going to raise my red flag.
Excuse me. Okay, well. So you were just waving it because she wasn't really.
Yeah,
involved.
I think she was playing the game right now.
Okay. That's good enough. So we understand. That's kind of mutual. So you still have two. Do you have another question to start to narrow this down? You have Caitlin and Dominica.
No, you got something for me?
I could definitely ask something. In terms of a first date, what would you plan for a first date for a lovely lady?
So I actually thought about this on the way here if I got this question.
It's an essential.
Yeah, so like for first dates, like if we already kind of like set a foundation, I'm like competitive, so I'll probably want to like bowl or something like that. But like if we're just like meeting for the first time, haven't really talked, then it's like a dinner date because we got to set the foundation. And then next day we can do like something fun, bowling, or like Dave and Buster or something like that. Something competitive because I got to see if you're competitive or not. Because you got to be competitive. That's one thing.
Is that okay with you, ladies? Competitive.
You got to try to beat me.
I
for sure.
hate losing.
Yeah, I hate.
So competitive, and are you competitive?
Extremely competitive.
Okay, so that's
almost,
a check.
Almost too competitive, maybe.
So I think they would like that first or second date idea. But what about the dinner thing? Are you taking them to Applebee's, Chili's, McDonald's, Cheesecake Factory, Ruth's Chris? Smash it. I gotta ask. You gotta explain a little further because that can determine for some.
It depends. Like I want to go somewhere, not the ordinary. So not like a. So I could do a Ruth's Chris for a first date, or I can do, Yard House probably like the lowest I'll probably go first date, but I know I like to eat good. I got to take myself out a lot, so I like to eat good. So pretty much I'm inviting you to come with me to eat. I'm already going out to eat.
Okay. Okay. We got two left. Ladies, you have a question for him? If not, he's going to have to.
I have a question.
Dominica.
Okay, so you're a Christian. I'm Catholic, and I do want, when I do have kids, to baptize them Catholic. Would that be an issue for you?
No,
Okay. Oh, cool.
that's not an issue.
Okay. Caitlin, do you have a question for? Is it the thing again?
I know.
Tell us.
Great. You're doing great. I'll ask you a question. What is your relationship like with your mother?
She be bugging. I ain't gonna lie. She like we talk on a regular basis. She always try to like pull up on me and like she be like, I'm gonna spend a weekend there. I'm like Mom, I work. So she'll just come like a weekend and sleep because we're not too far. She stays.
No, I don't want you to feel like you're like, oh, I need to be like, my mom's not around all the time. Like, genuinely, like, how is your relationship with your mother?
That's my best friend.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, but she be bugging though. I ain't gonna lie. She bugging a lot.
Still a friend. Still a friend. I love that. Okay.
Yeah,
Another
I have a
question?
too.
All right.
So you kind of touched on how you work a lot, but you also like your own time. I get really clingy in relationships. Like I want to like go to Costco with you and just like sit around and do nothing with you. Is that something that would be compatible for you?
I'd rather you annoy me than just not be there. I could be annoyed. Like I'm annoyed. You're gonna see it, but it's like I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like
Okay.
I'll think about it later. Like, damn, I'm really happy with that person.
Okay, I think you're amazing. I'm gonna put up a red flag because I feel like you two are a better couple than you and I. So I don't know. You do get out.
Wow.
I'm taking myself out of the game. I
Wow.
feel like
Okay, self red flagging it. Do you have another question for Dominica, or do I need to possibly bring her up here?
No, just bring her up here.
Oh. Dominica, do you have another question? Do you have? Are you coming? You're ready to stand? Okay. Well,
You look amazing.
Okay.
I love the boots.
Okay.
I love the
Come on
fit.
over just a little more. Well, not too much now. I got to ask a few more questions. 3 more questions. Do you have another question? That's one of my last questions.
have another, no.
Do you have another question? I don't have another. So my final question, as I get my green flag, if I can find it, do both of you feel that this could be a real one connection?
I do. Definitely.
So can we clap it up for a green flag? Can we clap it up? We got a green. I'm gonna take this mic. You could escort. I'll take that red too. Ain't no red flags anymore. Take her hand or whatever else, and you can leave out that way. Thank you so much. Wow. Congratulations. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's what happens on a real one. We make real ones happen. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. All righty, kind sir. Would you please step on that yellow X?
Okay.
Yellow X. All right, ladies, let's go.
Hello.
Alrighty, kind sir. Would you share your name, your occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Theron. Most people call me AC. I'm 27 years old, and what I do right now, I'm a security guard. But I do have a strong passion for being an actor, model, etc. Stuff in that area.
Awesome. Okay. No red flags yet, which is a great sign, my man. No red flags.
Right.
Give me 3 of your red flags. 3 things that if your partner does one of these 3 things, it's a red flag.
Do y'all fight?
Your name, occupation, and answer. Yes.
Maya, I'm an artist, musician, and I work at an art gallery.
Okay.
And I'll fight if I have to.
Okay, like, are you looking for a fight?
No.
Okay, good. Because, a lot of females, they be looking for a fight, and that's not something I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, waving the red flag. Let's have the rest just yes or no answer if they're looking for a fight. Oh, another red flag. I just want to see if y'all looking for a fight. So if you already waved a red flag, you don't have to answer. Name, occupation, and are you looking for a fight?
No. Oh, Coco Kennedy, singer, quality auditor. No, I'm not looking for a fight, but I do want to put my red flag.
Okay, we'll get back to the reason. Caitlin, name, occupation, are you looking for a fight?
Caitlin, event planner, I'm looking for a fight. So you want to take it outside or what?
You don't want to fight me. I likes to wrestle.
You like to wrestle?
That's a form of fighting.
That's the kind of fight we're talking about?
No. Well, I'm talking about fights in general, but but that kind of fighting,
No, I mean, I'm not going to fight unless someone gives me a reason to fight, and then I'll fight. So.
Okay.
I feel like you and I would fight, so I'm going to go ahead and put up my red flag.
Okay.
Right.
Let's go to Joanna. Name, occupation, and are you looking for a fight?
Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm a yoga instructor, and I mean, verbal fights. I guess I'm always arguing, but
That's cool, I guess,
I'm
but
not looking to.
are you going to get us kicked out the bar?
No.
I think AC is saying someone that is like looking for drama. Maybe
Yeah,
someone that's
I'm not looking for a woman who's looking for drama.
He don't want no drama.
I'm not looking for that.
That's what he meant.
Okay.
If you're looking for drama, then, just red flag it all the way, then,
Right.
Because this ain't the bad girls club. It's not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I like a grown woman, civilized,
Okay. So it looks like, but we answer that question. We got some red flags. So I kind of want to get down to the red flag. Maya, one more time, name, occupation, and why you waved a red flag on AC.
Maya, musician, artist. I waved my red flag because you said females, and that's like just calling a woman a female. Like it just like feels.
I can understand that. It may seem a little degrading.
Yeah.
It may.
Why did you use it? If you know that.
Because usually a lot of men will use the term, but I stop myself, females, but then they are ladies though. They are women.
But it just feels like a replacement for the word bitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that true?
That's her.
I mean, that's her opinion. I understand that. That's her
Okay.
opinion.
Thank you, Maya. Now, Joanna, did you wave a red flag?
I did not. But I am.
Okay. I didn't want you to. Okay. Name, occupation, and why you're choosing to wave a red flag.
I'm Joanna. I'm a yoga instructor. I just feel like there isn't really any chemistry. I don't know. I can already feel like we have very different energies, and yeah, I'm just not feeling.
Okay. That's okay, Joanna. That's okay. Now, Caitlin, you waved a red flag. You kind of said why, but just one more time why you waved the red flag.
I have a feeling we would fight. Like we would not get along well. I don't like drama, but I sense that maybe we'd fire each other up a little bit. I already feel it.
I'm not a violent person, you know.
No, I don't get physical, man. I'm not gonna fight you for real.
Oh, I just don't want my girlfriend doing any particular fighting. Like, you know, please behave yourself. You know, there's a lot of girls out here that's doing more fighting than men. Why is that?
Oh yeah.
But I feel like if you have like this kind of idea of women, you must be hanging around some really interesting.
Well, you gotta understand, the generation of girls today choose to, you know, be rowdy. You know.
Do you watch Baddies?
I don't watch it, but I know a lot of girls who do, and it's like, you know, they take that same energy out into the world. So it's like, I'm looking for someone who wants to be the opposite of that. You know, well respected. You know, not notorious.
I think the way you came out, because all of these lovely ladies, I would say, are not looking to be notorious, but maybe that you coming in with that might have. But let's go.
Okay.
Name, occupation, and you know why you waved a red flag.
Hi, my name is Ilanya. I'm a teacher assistant, and you took the words out of my mouth. I think you just kept digging yourself in a deeper and deeper hole, because it's okay to have the standpoint you have. You don't want to have a rowdy woman out in public, but you kept repeating it. Then you said a lot of women these days, and these girls these days, they watch Bad Girls Club. It's just you're already coming out negative and not, you know, coming out positive and being just positive. It just was, you just kept harping on that one thing, and I think it just turned us all off in a sense.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
Understood.
Okay. And then Ms. Kennedy, name, occupation, and why you waved the red flag.
I'm Kennedy, singer, songwriter, quality auditor. I think some of the same reasons. I think you are like, you could be possibly nice deep down inside. I just feel like you have a negative connotation towards women. I don't know if you see it, and maybe you don't. Maybe.
I mean, can y'all feel free to elaborate?
Okay.
I could take this as a lesson.
I think you said this generation of women
Wants to get rowdy.
which is rowdy, but I could understand how you, like, social media like messes up a lot of things or whatever, so I can understand how you feel, but you come off, and like the first impression is a big deal. You come off as if like, I'm not sure if you might date women, but I don't know if you like us, like, I don't know, like rowdy and stuff, not like that.
Do you think I'm gay?
No, no, not gay, not
This
gay.
ain't that kind of show.
But it's like no, I don't think you're gay.
So do you think I'm not gonna take a woman serious? No. Is that it?
I don't think you're gay. Maybe misogynistic. I don't know if you feel like women. Do you respect women?
Of course I do.
Okay. I don't know. It just feels. I don't know.
Okay. That is.
Does it give Ike Turner?
I don't think you would slap a. But I think you don't. You'd be like, you know, like, I don't know. I don't want to like make fun of you. So.
Oh, so you want to call me sassy?
No, I'm not. See, you saying all that.
I mean, because I'm looking at your gestures. I'm looking at your gestures.
No, like, I don't think you're sassy. I don't know. I think you're like, women are rowdy. These women, this generation of women, like, are you respectful? Do you fight? Do you, like, you're already like,
I feel like maybe
aggressive.
You have been surrounded by women who haven't been like exemplary or anything, and then the fact that you're like, you know, I'm using a nicer word than like.
You moved, you know, one derogatory term to a less derogatory term, which is good progress. Maybe next we'll get to something else. I don't know. But we did get red flags from all the ladies. AC, I still thank you for coming out.
Oh, yeah, most
You're
definitely.
awesome. Can we still clap it up for AC? He is a real one. Maybe looking for one that's like Inglewood based, like right by the gas station.
I don't want the one by the gas station.
You're not, and you're gonna get a real one.
I prefer entrepreneur.
We're gonna have you back, but we match you with a real one. But anyway, clap it up one more time for AC. You're awesome, AC. You can go out that way. We do appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. Let's get our next one. Hello, kind sir. Would you step on that yellow X for me? The yellow X. Wonderful. Would you please share your name, your occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
Okay. I am Oscar. I am a teacher, and I am looking for a live partner.
I love that. Okay. We did get a red flag. Before we go into the red flag, I want you to share 3 of your red flags, 3 deal breakers that if your partner does some of these 3 things or all of these 3 things, that it's not going to work for you.
It depends. I guess I would have to get to know the girls. I don't have any red flags on the top of my head.
So you don't have anything that if a woman does this, it's like, wow, like that's a bad thing?
No, I would.
So if she cheats on you, you're okay with that?
Well, that's obviously a red flag.
Okay. I was like, if you can try to give us, but if you don't have one, that's okay. But
No, I'd rather have them ask questions.
okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, kicks me out of a job. But let's do this. Elanya, I'm joking. Elanya, did wave a red flag? Would you say your name, occupation, and why you waved a red flag?
Hi, my name is Elanya. I'm a teacher assistant, and I just waved my flag because I'm just looking for something else. That's all.
That's okay. Totally acceptable for sure.
Awesome. We have 4 that have not waved red flags. You're still looking good. Since you don't have the deal breaker answer to that question, let's go for this. Why are you single?
Why am I single? I would say there's girls that I've been into who probably who haven't been into me. There's girls who've been into me, but I'm not into them. So it just hasn't matched up. That's all.
Okay. I think that's valid. Still no red flags. You're doing better than most. Let's go for this. Ideal first date. These lovely ladies here that have not thrown red flags, what would, just even based off you not knowing what they may like, or where would you take them? What would you do?
Well, I do like beer. So if they like beer, I'll take them on a beer date. If they don't, then maybe ice cream if they like that. Yeah. Those 2 options are pretty good.
Looks like we got a red flag. No beer, no ice cream. Miss Kennedy, can you get your mic and share name, occupation, and why the red flag?
Hi, what's your name?
Oscar.
You're a sweetheart and you have a sweet soul. I think you're super sweet.
Thank you.
My name is Coco Kennedy. I'm a singer, quality auditor. I threw up my red flag because I don't care for beer, but then you said if I don't like beer, then you'll take me for ice cream.
Yeah.
I like ice cream, but not for like a first date or anything. So.
Okay, so what would you like a first date to be like about?
A nice dinner. I like to get dressed up and maybe a concert, a dinner, something fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like dinner because we have to eat, right?
Oh.
But a concert might be too long. Maybe if we don't like our company, it might not work out. But I'll still do it. Why not? You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's valid. Okay. We do have 3 that have not thrown red flags. I can ask another question, or ladies, do you have an essential question you'd like to ask? Okay, let me ask this. Religion or politics? This has been probably the most divisive question of the evening. Do you have a specific religious or political preference? If your partner is that, you can't do it, or if they are, you like it? Elaborate.
No, I'm pretty understanding. I was raised Catholic, but whatever religion they like, I wouldn't like try to push them off of it. As far as politics, I mean, both sides of the coin have some positives and some negatives, so it wouldn't throw me off unless there was like a particular issue that I didn't like and they did, but it wouldn't be a red flag for me for sure.
Okay. Do we get Maya's low-key waving the flag? Low-key. Can you share your name, occupation, and why the red flag?
I'm Maya. I'm an artist and musician. I wave my red flag because I guess politics are important to me. Yeah, I think it's just important for someone to pick a side.
Okay. Well, and that's important. I do agree with that politics are important. As far as picking a side, I don't join one team or the other because there's issues that one or the other teams that I don't agree with. So I'm not about picking a team. I do have strong values, but I won't pick a team for sure.
Yeah, I definitely feel that too. I don't really support the entire like system that we have set up right now.
Yeah.
But I do think a part of politics is just like considering human rights and like events that are going on in the world. So I do agree with that.
That's for sure. Yeah, and I'm really passionate about human rights and making sure that everybody's treated right for sure. Yeah.
You're still going to have your red flag, or are you going to retract? What do you? Because you like that answer. Okay.
Yeah.
You still want somebody that's on a side,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, I feel that. So we have two that have not thrown red flags. Lovely ladies, you have a question for Oscar. If not, I can throw
Sure,
it over.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have any kids, or?
Let's start there.
What, did you say your age also?
No, I am 29. I don't have any kids. No.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want children?
I think if I found the right person, it would be an interesting thing because it's kind of like passing on life, right? We together pass on our values and who we are to the next generation. So I wouldn't be against it. I'm not against it, but well, like I said, I guess I already said it, but yeah, for sure, it could be interesting for sure if it's
So
with
is
the
that
right
a yes
person.
or a no?
Yeah. What does it mean to be interesting?
It means yes, but at the same time, I know it's a big responsibility, so I'm not going to jump into it right away unless it's with the right person, for sure.
Is that it? Oh, okay. Two red flags. Let's start with Joanna. You already shared your name and occupation, I believe, or?
Yes.
Okay, so why
I shared my occupation.
share that occupation? It's pretty cool.
I am a yoga instructor, and I put up a red flag because it could be interesting. I don't know. It sounds like you don't have well thought out answers, and you don't really know. You haven't thought this out before. It shouldn't be. It should be interesting. It should be like, yeah, I know I want kids, or I don't, or because for me, I know I want kids, and I think also same with the politics and religion. Like, I think I know where I stand on a lot of these issues, and for someone to kind of just be like, I don't really have an opinion. Both sides have like like pros and cons, but not to like really have convictions that affect your day-to-day living. Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, totally understand for sure.
Okay. And then Caitlin, you did wave. Name, occupation, and
Yeah.
why you wave.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, event planner.
Hi, Caitlin.
I like a lot of your answers so far. The kids one, for me, it's like, if it's not a heck yes, then it's a heck no. Like, I want someone that's like, let's have kids together, like, let's raise a family, like, super in it, like, really wants that before they meet me. So
Okay.
that's going to take me out, but nice to meet you.
That's okay. Nice to meet all of you, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Well, I still want us to clap it up for Oscar because he is a real one. Can we still clap it up? We thank you for coming out. I will take your mic, and hopefully next time we can get you a real one because you are a real one, Oscar. So we appreciate that.
Hey, no, that's okay.
All right. Well, you can go on out that way. Thank you, Oscar. Clap it up one more time for him just to make him have a nice little outro. Thank you, kind sir. Let's get ready for our next contestant. All righty, kind sir. Would you step on that yellow X?
Oh my gosh, hi.
Yellow X. Yellow X. Yellow X. Don't go too far for us. Would you please share your name, your occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
My name is Jazz. I'm a musician, general laborer, jack all trades. I do acting, modeling, all of the above. What am I looking for in a rare one? I think we're in the to be determined phase, but definitely someone really nice. We can go on dates, and she likes holding hands and will let me pay for dinner. Sometimes that's a thing. Like, yes.
Okay. All right. We got one red flag. Would you share your name, occupation, and why you're waving?
Hi, my name is Elanya. I'm a teacher assistant. You just give me like, you would just be my homeboy. Like, you would call me and just give me a good laugh for the day. Like, let me tell you what happened, and you would just crack me up. That's the energy I'm getting.
Yes, you can still get my number.
Yeah, yes. Like, my favorite like work friend. Like, what's up? Tell me what's the tea. Yeah, that's what you're giving. Yeah.
Wait, but you're a teacher's assistant.
Yes, I'm a teacher.
So how will we work together?
Oh, I have coworkers.
But
There's principals, teachers. Yeah.
Right, man.
Well, there's different staff within us.
She was trying to make it work, man. Don't try to make it out, man.
Yeah, but it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. We still have 4 that have not waved red flags. Let me go for this next question. 3 of your red flags. 3 things that if a partner does this in a relationship, it's a no-go for you.
Don't talk negatively about my mom.
No your mama jokes.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
It's all right.
I mean, I don't like smoking or drinking, but I feel like we can work around that. I'm not very picky. I'm really not very picky. So I'm going to say that's...
So those are your 2.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like Maya, are you just twirling?
No. I was fixing it.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. That's good news for you. I can go for another question. Why are you single?
I am a lot. Girls tell me that I'm a lot.
What does that mean?
You might have to elaborate before Miss Kennedy breaks it down. What do you mean by you're a lot? Because that can make all the flags go up. Or it can make it not.
Girls like less.
Can you elaborate?
How are
This
you a
is-
lot?
Yeah.
I don't understand because like we can all be a lot in ways, right?
Right.
I might be a lot.
So what
but
do you mean by, give us like maybe 2 examples? What makes you a lot?
My energy when I walked in the room is a lot.
Okay.
How I express myself is a lot. I like jumping up and down. I like being happy. I like smiling.
You're getting
I
ready
have
to
big
wave
energy.
again.
Like, I'm a lot. So I like doing big stuff. I'm not very moderate. I am a lot.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. And no red flag. Still no red flag. Wow. Okay. Oh, you did. Okay. Well, I thought you maybe were going to retract. Name, occupation, and why you waved.
Look how you're looking at me. This is why I've been waving my red
Okay,
flag, 'cause
talk
he been
to me.
working
Tell.
real
Okay.
funky
Name. Okay.
at people. He looked at her like.
Name, occupation, and why you're waving.
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
My name is Kennedy. I'm a singer, quality auditor. I wave my red flag because you are a lot.
Yeah.
Now that's not a negative thing, but I'm a Leo, so I don't know if you're gonna be way over the moon on you a lot.
You did. She's agreeing with you, so we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have 3 that have not. Maybe.
You're cool though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. See, he said he knows.
Maybe that confidence does work. We have 3 that have not thrown red flags. Lovely ladies, do you have a question for Jazz?
I have a question.
Okay.
What would you say is like your main career ambition? Like, what do you see yourself? Like,
So what I would love to make more money with my time is definitely music, but that's not my main revenue stream currently, but I at heart am a musician. Yes.
That's awesome.
what kind of musician? And what is your main source of revenue?
Definitely sync licensing composer. So stuff for Disney, Sony, make rap beats for rappers, type of a vibe. That's where I'm trying to be.
Okay. And then she had a second question. What's your main source of revenue?
Acting, general labor, streaming. It could be anything. I fill my schedule. Like if it's paid, I'm there.
Okay, so it does sound like you work a lot. What do you do in your free time that's like not music or acting or?
Clean my room, apply for more work, sleep, eat, repeat, shower, and
that's a good one. Joanna. Okay. Name, occupation, and why you're waving.
I'm Joanna. I'm a yoga instructor, and I really like you. You seem so fun, and I actually want to be your friend and hang out. But also, I do feel like what you're looking for in your career and how you spend your time, it's very different from how I spend my time. Yeah, but you seem so fun.
Thank you.
Okay, we have two that have not thrown red flags. Caitlin's face is unique right now. Maya, okay. Can we get a name, occupation, and why you slowly waved?
I'm Maya. I'm also a musician and an artist. Yeah, you seem really silly and goofy, which is cool. I feel like we would be good friends, but like I just don't think it's there romantically for me. But Yeah, you're funny.
I pull up with the roses. I pay for dinner. I pay for the nails. I do the whole shabam.
Is that going to change your mind?
I work a lot. I'm capable. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm young, capable. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I get it done over here, girls.
And I love that for you. And we could still do that as friends if you want.
He's going to pay for your nails as a friend.
Yeah.
My friends pay for
That's
things.
the no
for
right
me.
there, bro. Where's my red flag, bro?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, actually.
So I think Maya's going to keep her red flag. Oh, we have Caitlin. I don't know if I missed it. Did you throw a red flag yet? Oh,
Like, so I'm.
You were taking it all
so
in.
Entertained right now. I'm like forgot about my red flag.
yeah. This is a
I'm
lot.
just saying, you're the first one that's made all of us laugh. Like, you definitely brighten the room, and I love that about you. I just don't feel it romantically with us, but I think you're super rad.
Well, thank you. I'm good. I'm definitely not for everybody, but I love all of you equally.
Yeah, we love
Thank you
you.
guys. Thank you guys.
Yes. So
All right. Well, ladies, can we clap it up for Jazz? Can we clap it up for Jazz? I will take your mic. You are a real one. We've expressed that before, as you know, and we might express it again. So you can leave out that way. But clap it up one more time for Jazz as he exits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Jazz. Thank you so much. All right. Hello, kind sir. Would you step on the yellow X? Yellow X straight ahead. Yes, right there. Yellow X. Would you please share your name, your occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
My name is Joel, and I work at the Rehabilitation Center in Garden Grove as a chef. So I love to cook. Yeah, so basically that's me.
Awesome. And what are you looking for in a real one? In a lovely lady, as these five. What are you looking for in a real one?
Oh, I'm looking for a steady relationship. I had a long-term relationship ever since like 6 years, 8 years, something like that. So it's a long term.
You're looking for long term.
Yeah.
Long term love. Okay. We did get one red flag. Would you share your name, occupation, and why you waved?
Hi, my name is Elania. I'm a teacher assistant, and I did the red flag just because I don't feel a chemistry or anything. I'm just looking for something else.
Okay. We still have four that have not waved red flags, which is a good sign, would you share 3 red flags that you have when it comes to a relationship? So if a young lady, if your partner does one of these 3 things or all of these 3 things, something like that, it doesn't work for you. It's a no-go.
Well, basically for me, I think I don't want arrogant girls. I'm a simple person, so I just I just hang out on the simple things, just quiet and stuff. So I love girls who are like talkative because I don't talk that much. And yeah, so basically next would be maybe I don't want a girl who are too show off. Like just simple. I just like simple.
We've got a red flag. Before we go to Maya, give me your third deal breaker or red flag.
And I don't want like girls who had a lot of relationships. Basically more of like I want long term. So
you mean when you say relationships, you mean someone that is going to be committed and faithful to you?
faithful.
Okay. All right. Name, occupation, and why you wave your red flag.
I'm Maya. I'm a musician and an artist. I waved my red flag because I forgot what you said, to be honest. You said something about, what was the thing you said after being arrogant?
Oh, it was the show off.
Oh yeah, the show off thing. I wouldn't say I'm a show off, but I would say that like as a person I'm very quiet and shy, but I do like attention as well. Like I like to dress boldly and like I'm a performer, so like I think maybe we wouldn't mesh well in that way.
Okay. All right. We have another red flag. Would you share name, occupation, and why?
Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm a yoga instructor. I put up a red flag because you said you weren't really talkative. And I feel like I've been on many dates where I'm like carrying the conversation and I'm the one trying to like do all the talking, and it's really exhausting. I'm also not very talkative, I guess. I mean, I can talk, but I feel like I need to bounce back off of someone's energy, and if they're not talkative, then I can also just be like completely silent too. And so yeah, I feel like we just don't have the compatibility. But
Okay. We have two that have not waved red flags. Let's continue then, go a little deeper. Ladies, did you have a question for Joelle? Not yet? Okay. Not yet? Okay, let's go for this. Why are you single? Why would you say you're single?
Maybe because I kept on working a lot recently. My last relationship ended up 2020.
That's when it ended in 2020? Okay.
So basically that was almost 4 years ago. So yeah, and since then I was just working a lot.
Okay. All right. Let's go for this. Still no questions. Do you have a question for the ladies?
What are you looking for a guy?
And a man. What you looking for in a man? Let's start with Caitlin. Name, occupation, and what you're looking for.
Huge question. I'm looking for a lot. I'm actually gonna go. I was gonna do a red flag, and it was off of the talkative thing.
Use your mic. Make sure.
Oh, sorry. For me in a relationship, I want to be with someone who's gonna like sit and talk with me about like the meaning of life and like all the things I love and care about. And if someone can't go to like the depths of the soul with me, it's just definitely not gonna work. So I feel like we're maybe not a match in that way.
Okay. All right. Well, we have one that has not waved a red flag. Oh, I thought there was something beautiful about to happen. Name, occupation, and why you're waving.
Kennedy, a singer, songwriter, and quality auditor. I love your glasses, by the way. They're so fly. I think you're cool. I think you're fly, but I don't see a chemistry with us. So that's why I waved the red flag.
Okay. All right. Well, it appears all red flags have been waved, but can we still clap it up for Joelle? He is a real one. He is a real one. Thank you, Joelle, for coming out. I will take your mic. You can head out that way, and maybe we'll get you a real one next time. So thank you so much. One more time, clap it up for the legend, Joelle himself. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Come on in, kind sir. Would you step on that yellow X? Yellow X. Yellow X for me. Yellow X. Would you share your name, occupation, and what you're looking for in a real one?
So my name is Chris. I work in defense, and
that mic up more.
Sorry about that. I spent a lot of time having these like preconceived notions as to what I think a relationship should be. My last relationship ended a couple years ago, and I had to do a lot of reflection. So honestly, I think I'm just looking for somebody to expand my own horizons. So.
Awesome. Okay. No red flags yet. Let's go for this. What are 3 of your red flags when it comes to a relationship? If your partner does one of those 3 things, it's not going to work for you.
I think somebody who hasn't left the nest. I think that's fairly important. I need somebody a little bit more self-sufficient. I'm from Crenshaw, Slauson, Crenshaw, Vernon. I was in the Army. I got a bit of a backbone myself, so I do need somebody who can take it, kind of throw it back. So someone who's really soft-willed, not necessarily for me. And then, I think the vegan thing.
You could not date a vegan.
I mean, if she's vegan, that's fine, but I'm gonna cook.
Devour and eat it up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Still no red flags. One more question before I maybe ask the ladies. Why are you single?
So, I mean, there could be any number of reasons. I think it would, to put it at one thing would be to undershoot just kind of the growth that I've had to experience these past couple of years. So it's any number of things, but I would say probably the biggest thing that I could have worked on was communication. I was big on, someone had told me that being articulate and charismatic is not communication. And then I had to sit and actually understand that the majority of communication is listening. So I know you don't like necessarily carrying on conversations, but sometimes that's kind of, to get to know each other, I will have to listen. It's communication, I think, will probably be the thing.
Communication being key. Okay, ladies, do we have an essential question for Chris before I ask him another question? Yes?
Hi, Chris.
Hi, how are you?
Do you have any children?
Shit. Okay, I was like, no, come. Yeah, so I do have one. I know that's a big flag for you guys. He is the cutest child. He's a little asshole, though. He be pissing me off. But yeah, no, that little boy, he's my world. So he's 4, neurodivergent. So taught me a lot about myself, a lot about patience. So I do have him. he comes with the package. So
Okay, still no red flags though. Still no red flags. We'll see. Oh, we do. Okay, we did get one.
it is fair.
Name, occupation, and why you're waving.
I'm Maya. I'm an artist and a musician. I'm waving the red flag because I'm just not ready to be like a parental figure.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I like kids, but I feel like I haven't experienced enough.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah. But I love your cowboy boots. Those are
Oh, you know, they're my dancing boots.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I got to get up and jig.
All right. Thank you, Maya. Did you lovely ladies throw red flags? Okay, let's start with Elanya. Would you share your name, occupation, and why you wave the red flag?
Ilanya, I'm a teacher assistant. Everything about you is great. I love your deep voice. Everything. It's just, it's just the kid. I just want to start my own family. That's all. That's it.
Okay. And Miss Kennedy, name, occupation, and why you waved the red flag.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
I think you're great. I'm Kennedy, singer, songwriter, quality auditor. For the same reason, I'm not sure I'll be a good stepmom yet. And I'd want to start my own family.
That's her.
You did say yet.
Well, like, I don't know if I'd be a good. Oh, I did say yes.
So is there an opportunity?
Yet, like in my head, I don't know if I'm.
Do you think that? Did you not mean to say yet, or do you think that could develop? Because
I don't want to be like you meet somebody and you're like, oh, I don't know if I don't think you deserve anybody that's just like, oh, maybe, or
okay,
because I'm not confident about that, you know what I mean? And like I said, I have like the issues with he's young, and the mommy's like, who's this heifer and stuff. I just don't want the extra drama.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't want the extra drama.
If you guys could fight. I'm sorry.
She don't want to have to fight. She don't want to have to fight.
See if we can fight.
Okay.
No, she can't fight.
Oh.
She act like she can. Edit this out.
I don't want to deal with an extra little.
Yeah, we don't.
Your mother's.
I don't want to deal with her shit
son's
either.
mommy.
Okay. We have
What it is.
We have two that have not thrown red flags, it appears. Ladies, do you have a question for Chris as we start to narrow it down?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
Are you looking for just some woman to expand your horizons, or are you looking for a wifey, or like
Talk
long
about
term?
it.
Like, what are you looking for other than for someone to expand your horizons?
So I do like the idea of like the hopeless romantic, but I also like the idea of me, my queen, sitting on a throne overlooking a kingdom that we built. So not only to expand on my own horizons, but to also help me build and establish on what has gotten me to this point already. So that kind of camaraderie that I do need for somebody to help run a kingdom.
Does that answers your question?
I'm sorry. I'm
How about a yes or no to her question? Are you looking for a wifey?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and then do you want kids?
Do
more kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, having a boy, all boys are mama's boys. I'm a mama boy myself. I love my mom. A daughter would be nice. I want to know what that
But if it's another
additional love feels like.
the baby's another boy, you'll be okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Wrestling and shit like that.
That's okay with you.
And then I have more questions. What is this?
Let's go to Kate. Caitlin, do you have a question, or do you want to? Okay, then Joanna, you're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. No, keep digging. I just want to make sure.
So like.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure we're okay, Joanna.
You said you work in defense.
Correct.
Like, what do you mean?
Expound.
I can only tell you so much, but I work for a company that that manufactures fighter planes.
Oh.
In aerospace is what I should say.
Okay.
But I can't tell you what I do.
It's I know, because I have some friends who do that too, and they can't tell me either. But yeah,
And you wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Super boring.
No, I do want to hear about it.
I can tell you all about it sooner than later. How's that?
On a date,
Oh wow. Cause she's digging deep. She's digging a little deep. Well, that's okay. Caitlin, did you have a question? If not, I can ask one. That deal-breaking one that seems to divide the room quite deep. Religion or politics? Do religion or politics matter to you? Should your partner be super religious political or not religious political at all? What's up with that?
I know this. So I do think that like there is there's room for opposing, not even opposing, but different views. But I was raised Christian. My mother's Christian. Praise God, all, praise to the Most High. So I definitely understand that I'm blessed, highly favored. So religion's not necessarily too big of a deal breaker for me. If somebody is strong in their faith, I don't mind, being the chariot behind a strong opinion on that. And then for politics, you know, if you vote, that's kind of all I care about. I did serve this country. I did fight for the ability to go and do so. Where you stand on the aisle is not necessarily as important as having the reason why you stand there. If you just don't like something because you woke up today, that's one thing. But if you've been affected by it, if there are, you know, very real consequences, if you understand that there are very real consequences to not voting, to not going out, to not doing these things, then that's probably more of a deal breaker than where you stand. I don't care if you like Trump, I don't care if you like Biden, I don't care if you like Andrew Yang, as long as you have a reason that I can sit and get behind.
Reason
I'm
with.
okay with that, right?
Okay.
I don't like Disneyland. Somebody might like Disneyland. You know,
Yeah.
why you like
You want the why.
It's
You
how
want the
you
why
approach it.
more than the why than the what. Okay. Ladies, is that okay with you?
That's a good answer.
Okay. Joanna, that's
I
okay
guess
with
I
you?
need a little bit more elaboration on
That was pretty deep.
On the religion.
yeah, on like maybe I need to gather my thoughts.
Gather your thoughts. I can ask a question. Gather your thoughts for ideal first date for these two, either one of these lovely ladies. We're not into polygamy, so you have to choose one if we get there.
That's
but
fair.
either one, what would you do on a first date?
So I kind of try to like doing things that either neither of us has done or one of us hasn't done. My favorite thing to go eat at any given time is Japanese curry. That is my. I don't think a lot of people have ever tried it. It's delicious. I like going to places like the Getty. I like going to places like the Griffith Museum. I like going and seeing things that kind of challenge the mind a little bit, because that's, you know, I can have dinner with you and depending on the vibes, that's one thing. But if we're going and we're visiting different exhibits, going and seeing different things, that'll elicit a different thought. It's like, you know, different thoughts. And I want to see how you react in that way. And being competitive too. So the second day would probably be
something competitive. Okay. It looked like somebody was reaching for something.
So I love everything. Red flag.
Okay. Give the name, occupation, and why you waved it so virulently. No, you're great. You're great at this. You're great at this.
Caitlin, event planner.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi. No, I love everything that you're saying, and I'm so on board with it. I never thought I'd be this person, but you remind me so much of someone I dated in the past. And it's like, it's hard for me to like not see it every time you're talking and moving. So I don't know.
I can see it. No,
Yeah.
that's 100% fair. That's fine.
Okay. But you're great.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right. Now, Joanna, you're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one that is not throwing a red flag. It seems like you have questions. Do you have another question for him?
I kind of want to revisit your past relationship.
Right.
And like, were you married to your son's mom?
No, she was my fiance. We were going to be married.
Okay.
But that also led into the red flag of not really leaving the nest. I don't want to necessarily get too in depth into her, but it was a 7-year relationship, and I kind of felt like I was in a relationship with 7 people as opposed to a relationship with one. I'm really inclusive about bringing my woman around my family and making sure that she feels welcomed. That was not reciprocated on the other side. It was very much like, well, that's kind of their thoughts, and you know, that's how that is. And I don't necessarily want that anymore. I do want somebody whose family is understanding and is willing to kind of bring me in as, you know, somebody that they want to, you know, also see with their daughter for a very long time. So, yeah. So I don't know if that answered your question, but
yeah,
it was. So it was a pretty long relationship. I did enjoy the love. I did enjoy the growth,
the positives.
The positives. I don't think that, you know, I don't want to sit here and just shit on it, but. No, it is what it is.
Joanna, tell us why.
I am also kind of on board with not having kids, and I kind of want to have a family, and I want to start from scratch. And then the fact that, like, I think I am very against like divorce and separation, and when I think things can be worked out, and I want to see like a fight, like to keep the relationship together. I want to see like sacrifice, and it's both people that have to make the sacrifice. And I don't know your relationship. Yeah, maybe like she wasn't willing to work it out, or I don't know what happened between you guys, but I think it is mostly like you have a son, and
I fought. if it makes you feel any better, tooth and nail, because that is the mother of my child. Regardless of whatever that was, I fought. I moved cities, moved jobs, did everything I could to keep that family together. So I understand. Oh, thank you. But I do understand where you're coming from that perspective. I think that there really is no obstacle that you cannot overcome as long as two people are willing to fight for it. So, but I do have a kid, and it's my boy. I will show you guys pictures, by the way. He's accurate.
He's true.
It's fuck. You probably see
So but you're gonna keep your red flag. You're gonna keep your red flag, or
I'm like, I mean, the kid. It's hard because I don't know if
have you ever dated someone with a child?
No.
Have you seen my child?
Try it. Show her a picture.
Can I show you guys?
Yes, you can. Quickly.
I want to see this kid.
I mean, I doubt they would say ew. Show the camera. 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 Show the camera.
It's black.
That boy came out of me. I mean, in a way.
Yeah, he looked like one too sometimes too.
Yeah, I worked in.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're sticking with it, that's okay.
100%.
And he respects that, but sometimes things are worth a shot, you know.
Kid also.
Okay, keeping your red.
Yeah.
Keeping your red flag. Okay. All right. Well, Chris, can we clap it up for Chris? He still is a real one. We had some great combos. I will take your mic. Well, we can shake hands too. Thank you for being awesome. Maybe next time we can find you a real one. But for right now, I'm going to ask you to step out that way, and we're going to close it up. So thank you so much. Clap it up one more time for Chris. Thank you so much. And thank you, folks, for watching this wonderful episode of A Real One. We hope to get more real ones caught up with more real ones on the next episode. All righty, folks. Thank you so much. Ladies, thank you again. Can you clap for yourselves? You survived. I wish you had real ones that you left with, but it is what it is. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.